Hey, what's going on, gentlemen? Currently, it's about 6:18 right now, and it's been a few days since I've been fishing. So all I want to do today is catch some fish, and I want to keep some fish too. Got a bit of a new load out here, the new backpack. I want to try it out, and we're just waiting for, a few bands of thunderstorms to pass, and then we're gonna get out there to around the beach area. After these thunderstorms pass, I think the fish are gonna be absolutely munching. Oh shoot, dude, we just got to the spot and some weird stuff's happening, dude. Holy cow, it's like a 40-mile-per-hour wind just hit right now. Oh my god, maybe more than 40. Finally, hour and a half later, the rain finally stopped. It's a little bit wet out here, but man, I'm ready to catch some fish. And I think they're gonna be biting like they're knee-high on a grasshopper. All right, man, look at this. Looking amazing. I'm ready to hop in here, catch a limit of specklers in about 2 minutes. Busting out the old bait casting setup I used to use at the jetties a lot. A little bit of a stouter rod, but that's good to get these fish around these rocks. It's just gonna take a little bit to get used to. I've been using super lightweight trout inshore rods. We're gonna be running and gunning. That's why we got 3 rods. We're gonna be running all around these rocks. Trying to find a spot where they're actually biting. Heavier jig head going on. We're fishing a little bit deeper water with some wind and current. Seeing some stuff flop around. Maybe some mullet, maybe some ladyfish. And there might be trout too. That's the dream. The water's looking not bad either. Just a little bit windy and a little bit wavy. Other than that, it's looking pretty juicy. I think it was like right over there. You telling me there ain't fish down there? You're a liar. Oh, there's a guy. Ah, lady. Lady. Didn't jump right away. Thought it could have been a trout. But indeed, it is a ladyfish. Look at that sucker. Look at that sucker right there. We're gonna get her back. And I think that tells us we might need to move spots. I think we're gonna go big. We're gonna try a couple more casts though. If only we were bait fishing today, that would have been sick bait, dude. Oh, there's another guy. This might be a trout, boys. Oh baby! Oh baby! Let's go! The giant, the mastodon trout. We're definitely keeping this guy. This is gonna be good eat. I'm just kidding, he's way too small. Gotcha. Okay, when they get hooked twice, Boom. Wow. Little flippy flopper. Interesting thing is, right when I caught that ladyfish, the sun just came out from the clouds a little bit. And then the very next cast, I catch a trout. And that's the first 2 fish I've caught in about an hour. Back to back, right when the sun comes out. What does it mean, fellas? What does it mean? The sun gives us power. That's what it means. The question is it all dinker trout? Can we snag a keeper or 2? There's a bite. Another speckler, baby. And I think we have our answer. Exactly the same size dinker. Let's go! See if we can there's a little bit of a dip right here. Let's see if we can get on that little shallower area across the dip. That's where the bigger ones might be. I think the little ones are in that deepest water possible. There's a guy. There's a guy. A little bit bigger guy. Don't be a lady. Just don't be a ladyfish, fella. It's definitely a ladyfish. Unless, oh my God, dude. It's not. It might be a red. Oh, baby. It's a freaking trout. A decent, no, it's a red. Dang it. If it was a trout, it'd be a keeper. Well, I'll take the redfish too. The fish are moving in. Dang, dude. Look at that guy. Sick, man. Usually at the jetties, I'm always using big old rods, big old lures, but it's nice to take a bait caster out here and catch a bunch of different stuff like this. Huh, might be almost a keeper. I got it. Whoa, fella, whoa. Honestly, this guy, almost exactly 20. A little bit too close for comfort for me. We're gonna get him back and we're gonna catch a much bigger one. A little bit bigger one, at least. Thank you for the bite though, man. Wow, dude, he took off like crazy. All right, we need to get back in there. Now that we actually caught something, I'll tell you what I'm using here. Pretty big 3/8 ounce jig head right here. As you can see, we got some wave action, some current, and then we got the bone colored down south lure. I forgot what it's called. Jeez. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my God, how many hits are you gonna give me? Dang it, lady. You don't want it for bait, do you? All right, it's time to try it out. We got the Gulp swimming mullet that everything likes to eat. Let's see how long that tail lasts. We also have a longer shank hook to prevent some short bites, short strikes. Oh, swimming mullet ain't doing it. No bites on the Gulp? What is going on? Putting the DOA on a jig head kind of defeats the purpose of the DOA with that slow sink, but we gotta battle these waves right now, and that does not look too bad to me either. For some reason the swim mullet did not pay off. That's gotta be a red, dude. It's gotta be. Come on, 21. Oh yeah. Dude, the DOA. That's so crazy. The Gulp swimming mullet getting 0 bites. DOA started getting crazy bites, and we finally hooked up. It's not 20 though. He's a spotty boy though. We're getting down in the rocks. Yeah, maybe 19. Nah. 18. He is spotty though. Whew, I don't know. Could reach, could stretch. Look at that super cool redfish right there. Look at all those spots. And we got him on the DOA. And that's just showing the DOA is pretty freaking versatile. I'm throwing it on this bigger jig head so we can get it down deeper in all these waves. And it's still getting bites. Cool red. Man, very cool red. 4 spots on each side. It's awesome. All right, let's measure him real quick. See how 19 inches he is. This is probably gonna be the smallest redfish I've ever kept. But he's easily 20. Yeah, just barely over 20. We're gonna keep this guy. Check this out too, in this new bag. I got this outer pocket right here. Inside of it, the stringer. So we don't have to put this fishy stringer all the way up in our backpack. He's going down. The DOA on the jig head. Funky looking dude. I don't know, it looks kind of good to me, but it did work for us. It did work where the swim mullet did not. It's crazy.
Oh, look at that fish.
It's a small one, but I'll take it. All right, check this out. A while back, someone commented that I should get a fish cleaning table. You could just get them on Amazon, and we got one. And to go with that fried fish sandwich, we gotta have some coleslaw, so that's what we're gonna go with. And let me tell you something about coleslaw. If you're doing it with mayonnaise, you're doing it wrong, all right? I just don't like mayonnaise coleslaw. I'll show you how we're gonna do it. All right, to make this coleslaw, we're not using mayo, so we gotta use some good old apple cider vinegar, along with some other stuff. About 1/3 of a cup of this vinegar in there. Some olive oil. A little bit of Dijon mustard. Gotta have your salt and pepper too. Celery seed, just a bit. Finally, add a little bit of sweetness with a little bit of sugar. Mix them up. Then you got your big old bowl. Throw the coleslaw in there, and then add your seasoning. Don't add it all at once, because you never know how much you want to use. Put about half. Mixing them up. Mixing them up, girl. We're mixing them up. There's your coleslaw right there. No mayo. Some would say it's not even coleslaw then. It's just salad, but you know, whatever. I'm gonna throw this in the fridge and we're gonna cook that fish up. All right, we got 4 plates in front of us. You know, some people, there's been a little trend where people have been using pancake mix to fry. Don't get caught up in that either. We're using flour, cornmeal, and egg. That's what you need, all right? Dredge through the flour into the egg. A little bit of egg, and finally into that cornmeal. And then finally, we're putting the pan on the stove right here. A little bit of olive oil on this pan, and we're gonna be set. You don't need to put a whole ton. You don't need a whole ton of olive oil on there, just enough to get one side of those fillets. Before we put these fish on there, we got some buns, and we need to treat these buns right. Secondary pan on, and then we just add a little bit of butter, and I think you know where we're going with these buns. We're gonna heat these buns up and we're gonna butter them up too. You know what I mean? And there it is, fellas. About 3 minutes on each side for that fish, a buttered bun, a little bit of tartar sauce, and our coleslaw. Should be pretty good. I paid for that. Hey, I'm not the best fisherman. I'm definitely not the best chef, but you know, if you try a little bit, it ain't too hard. Love you guys very much.